Hello fellow makers, and welcome to the assembly guide for one of the trickier parts of my 2 to 20 microliter pipette design. In this video I will be showing you how to create a proper airtight seal between the pipette head and the rubber membrane which controls how much volume is being dispensed. Before creating an airtight seal between the plastic of the 3D printed part and the rubber membrane, it's critical that you test to make sure that there are no leaks in the printed part itself. So whatever method you want to try to use, you can use water and food coloring and try to see if there's any colored dye that comes out anywhere. Then that's up to you, but just you have to make sure that this is the part itself is completely airtight. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and take the tips of gloves, place them over the top. And you want to stretch the glove over the top of the part such that this is nice and tight. And then wrap a piece of wire around it, which will fit inside the groove of the part. And you want to twist it so that it's tight, tight enough to keep the rubber membrane on top nice and taut. And just clip that off. I'm going to make sure that none of the wire that you just clipped off is protruding out, and then you can just trim the rest of the glove. Once that's done, you want to go ahead and add a second layer. Again, you want to make sure this top part is flat. Wrap the wire around. And then trim the rest. Once that's done, you want to take a piece of tape. Gorilla tape works excellently. You want to take enough that it covers this top portion up to about here. And you want to make it so that the tape goes just up to the top, but does not go past the top. And then carefully wrap around. Make sure that there is a solid connection between both the tape and the plastic, and the tape and the rubber glove. And this is the part that actually makes your airtight seal. So the wire doesn't actually contribute to anything except to keep this top part flat while you tape it. And if this all works well, then you should be able to apply a standard 2 to 20 microliter pipette tip. Press down on the membrane and take up a somewhere between 10 and 20 microliters of fluid, and then just as easily dispense of it. The accuracy of the pipette is highly dependent on the ability to maintain a perfect airtight seal between the rubber membrane and the liquid you're trying to measure out. So another source of error may be the actual attachment or the interface between your pipette tip and the pipette head. So for all of my pipette heads, I've sanded down this end so that the pipette tip can fit over. And once I do that, I actually super glue the two together. Now, when you super glue the two together, the super glue effectively seals in any cracks between the tip and the head. I usually let them set overnight, and afterwards you can just take a pair of pliers and twist off the pipette head, even without damaging the pipette tip. And this will create a near perfect friction seal between your pipette head and your pipette tip, and will allow you to have a good airtight connection between any other pipette tips you use in the future. This whole assembly with the tape should fit inside of the head case and should be contained by the head case fastener. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave them in the comments section. Otherwise, good luck, and I hope to see anyone, really, make another version of this themselves, and I would love to see their data as well.